This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
Tonight, our Weather First team is tracking more rain off and on for a few more hours before ending tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Kelly Jackson.
And I'm Ann Allred in for Mike Bush. Our dry time won't last very long, though. We have more showers later on this week. So let's check in with meteorologist Jim Castillo. That's a lot of green behind you.
Yeah, sure is. You know, it came down very, very heavy and fast as we went through the afternoon. Right up and down the Mississippi River, zooming into Pike County, it's really Eolia. So the yellows and oranges and reds in here that had 4.5 inches in Eolia. And then Valley Park, even around St. Louis, those creeks and streams went up fast. They rose quickly, 2.43 inches. Webster Groves, almost 2 inches. Hardin, Illinois, about 2.75. And even Belleville coming in at about 1.5 inches. So on the Weather First Doppler radar, just checking up around Eolia, again, limited rain up here. That's spottier, and so we're not expecting any more heavy rain there. Around the metro, again, spotty light showers still out there. The heaviest rain seems to be right around a little pocket right there in Crawford County, Missouri, and also into Washington County, Missouri, and then also Clinton and Washington counties in Illinois. But it is coming to an end, which is fantastic. Right now, again, just this area of low pressure spinning around. We'll see this for the next couple of hours. After sunset, it really dies down. I'll have much more on another chance of rain after a break and our main weather coming up.
To get our Weather First forecast on your phone, just text the word weather to 314-425-5355.
In the last few hours, 2 girls were found safe after a water rescue. This was in Webster Groves near Newport and South Brentwood. Crews were searching a creek for the girls from Epworth Children and Family Services. Following heavy rain, the girls were later found safe about 2 hours later. In the last 30 minutes, police announced charges against an intruder shot by a homeowner in North St. Louis County this morning. It happened at a home on Empress Drive near the Castle Point neighborhood.
5 on your side's Annie Krall spoke with neighbors and legal experts today. Annie.
Well, this afternoon, the man and woman who live in the home were inside at the time this morning. Police say one of them shot the intruder, Andre Farrar III, in his side. He's charged with first-degree burglary and resisting arrest. Tonight, an attorney tells me the homeowner was likely well within his rights to open fire. Officers responded to a burglary call in the 2200 block of Empress Drive at about 4:30 Tuesday morning. That's when police say the homeowner shot the suspect, critically injuring the intruder. A neighbor who has lived in the area for 25 years told us that man likely wasn't expecting anyone to be home since it's often left vacant. Still, Anders Walker, a professor of constitutional and criminal law at SLU, emphasized,
in your home, all you need is a reasonable fear you might get hurt. Doesn't have to be serious. You can shoot.
The wounded home invader then ran through the woods, according to police, and was arrested about half a mile away when a police canine tracked him down. The man was then taken to the hospital with critical injuries. A neighbor emphasized home and car break-ins are a big problem in the area, and one of the officers on the scene called it a persistent issue. While this case is still under investigation, Walker says that 90% of all burglars have been in the victim's house before.
They want to be sure there's nobody there, no animals, and they don't want to spend a lot of time rifling through stuff. So often it's people who've been in your home or apartment in some capacity before, maybe people you know or friends of people you know. Otherwise, it's just too dangerous.
Investigators went door to door asking if any neighbors had security footage, and as this is an open investigation, you are asked to call if you have any information, Crime Stoppers. And that is going to be our update. We will continue to keep you updated on air and online. The number for Crime Stoppers is 866-371-8477.
Just hours ago, we learned the identity of a woman shot and killed at a St. Louis Metrolink station. 19-year-old Jordan Gunn was shot at the Forest Park de Bolivar station Saturday. A 17-year-old is now in custody. Police are still investigating what led up to the shooting.
St. Louis police are investigating after a man was found dead outside of a home. Police say they found the body around 7:30 this morning near Cass Avenue and Hogan Street in North City. The man was shot in the back and chest. His name has not been released.
Police say a mother and son found dead in a Franklin County home likely died in a murder-suicide. Their bodies were found yesterday on Cedar Ridge Drive in Pacific. The woman has been identified as 56-year-old Mary Gann. Police believe her son shot her, then himself. and his name has not been released.
After months of waiting, a St. Louis parish learned today it will remain closed after appealing to the decision to the Vatican.
5 on your side's Holden Kerwicki spoke with leaders at St. Roch Catholic Church this afternoon. And Holden, what brought about this decision? Because many parishes have made this appeal to the Vatican, but not all of them have gotten answers yet.
That's exactly right, Ann. This was all part of Archbishop Rosansky's 2023 All Things New decree, which seeks to reshape the archdiocese in our area. However, today's announcement doesn't mean that St. Roch is closing its doors for good. The Archdiocese listed 4 reasons for the closure of the 100-year-old parish, which included declining membership and a financial deficit of over $1 million at a parish that averages only 8 baptisms and 6 funerals per year. However, Parish Council President Mike Stevens says he believes the move was short-sighted and failed to take into account the impact the church has on its community and the fact that attendance has nearly doubled during the church's appeal.
The appeal decision focused on numbers, how many people were coming to church and how much money we have. It really didn't focus on the community aspects, our evangelization, our diversity, our role in the community. Really, while we appealed those issues and asked the Vatican to consider those, they didn't look at it at all, and that was very disappointing.
Stevens says despite being subsumed by Christ the King Parish, St. Roch will continue to keep its doors open by hiring its own priest to perform Sunday Mass. Meanwhile, there are still 10 other St. Louis area parishes awaiting a decision from the Vatican with regards to closure. Kelly?
Thank you, Holden. St. Louis Mayor Tashawa Jones is prepared to deliver her final State of the City address tonight before she runs for a second term.
Our political editor Mark Maxwell is live in Midtown with a preview of the mayor's speech. Mark.
Ann and Kelly, good evening. We expect Mayor Jones to highlight the positive attributes of this chaotic year of turbulence and transition. Her office already teased a speech where Jones will promote some of the things she's done to make the city of St. Louis safer, stronger, and healthier. Critics might point to a shrinking city, population on the decline, or key resignations at City Hall or the City Justice Center. Also, the rising tide of rage from many progressives who feel spurned by the mayor's treatment of people living in that jail or living outside City Hall on the lawn without a home. The Board of Aldermen also moved to override her veto of a key pension bill, and she implemented a hiring freeze after, warning about a looming fiscal cliff if the courts or State House winds down the city's earnings tax. It's also been a productive year for the mayor. She can point to lower rates of violent crime and signing bills to ban teens from open carrying weapons or speeding up renovations at the airport and installing speed and red light cameras to better enforce traffic laws.
Everyone deserves to feel safe navigating our city by foot, by bike, by transit, or by car. We have to change the norm. We have to do more now as a city to eliminate the culture of traffic violence that has taken too many lives and injured too many more.
The stage is already set inside where the mayor will soon get a whole speech, so we asked each alderman, just give us one word to describe the state of the city right now. We got a mixed reaction. Some said optimistic things like hopeful, rebounding, or moving forward. Others said stagnant or unfocused, and then there were a few more vulgar choice words not suitable for broadcast. Let's just say they weren't very flattering. More tonight at 6 and at 10 o'clock after the mayor delivers her State of the City address. Live downtown, Mark Maxwell, 5 on your side.
Michael Cohen takes the stand again in former President Trump's hush money trial. The defense's strategy to try and discredit him.
Wildfire smoke is drifting in from Canada. What it means for our air quality.